All right, hey Saggies, this is Tara from Tara's Tarot. I am going to do your August-September 2020 reading. You know, how I do readings is, this is like for the people who need this message. This isn't going to color your entire 2 months. You know, this is just for people who need to hear this to help with some aspect, or give you the confirmation you need, or to help empower you and have a greater sense of, okay, I know what's going on. How can I move forward? How do I choose to move forward? If you want though, I mean, I do offer private readings. They're a lot more in-depth. They're a lot more obviously specific because we know exactly what situation we're talking about, which is good. So you can email me or you can book below. But let's see what messages want to come through for you. I do pray, I'm asking God to give us guidance that will help you kind of understand what's going on, have peace, know what's in your control, know how to kind of, what is up to your free will, and then what's kind of more a fated energy that, you know, you're gonna have to go through. Although your reaction to that fated energy and choice related to that fated energy is your free will too. So anyway, let's see what we got. So I'm gonna pull 3 rows from 3 different decks, 3 cards each. Sagittarius. All right, we got our first row. Let's see what we got. All right, we got the Hangman. We've got the 6 of Wands. And we've got the Queen of Cups. Okay. Second row, I'm gonna use the Robin Wood Tarot. Sagittarius, August, September. Okay, like half the deck flipped over. Let me put those back. Okay, we got the 7 of Wands. We've got the Page of Wands. And we got the Moon. It's interesting, the Moon's showing up right underneath the Queen of Cups. Also, I didn't mention this, but I forgot all the other videos, but I am putting pictures of these readings on my Instagram, taras.tarot, so you can like see what this looks like. I'm gonna try to figure out how to put like the picture on this. I'm not technological, so I gotta figure that out. But all right, let's get the third row. Sagittarius, August, September. What are the messages that Sagittarius, that would help them to know? What's some clarity about their situation? What are the energies they're gonna be dealing with over the next 2 months that have a certain significance for them? Okay. Got the 3 of Swords, the Hangman again, double Hangmans, and the 4 of Coins. Okay. You're definitely feeling stuck in some aspect, but you're meant to be there. You know, this is like that energy of, okay, you feel like you don't have much control over the situation, like you don't really have a say in things, or things are beyond your control, things are out of your power. You might be frustrated, you might feel stuck, you might feel like nothing's moving forward. But that's because there really is no role for you to play at this point in time in the situation. There's some aspect of the situation that God's gotta do the work behind the scenes on that you can't do, that you can't control. There's puzzle pieces that are being put together that, you know, you don't have to worry about, you know? So like God's doing the heavy lifting for you. God's working this all out behind the scenes. And all you have to do is kind of just try to trust that and surrender to that. Easier said than done. But, you know, instead of looking at this as I'm stuck, nothing's happening. No, there are developments and there are things happening behind the scenes. It's just not something that you have to concern yourself with, because it doesn't have anything to do, like you don't have an influence over it. There's other things that have to line up and come into place before the situation moves forward. So try to remind yourself of that and get more of a peace about where you are, and just kind of surrender to the way things are, because it's not going to be forever. And it is teaching you new insights and giving you a new perspective on the situation as well. It's almost like when you can't change the circumstances that you're in. It's giving you the opportunity to look inside and go, okay, what can I change about myself, or my interpretation of this, or my perspective of this, to help me feel more peace, to feel less of a resistance to this, because that's only going to stress us out. And with that comes insights, more insights, that, yeah. Okay, so there is success here. I feel like, but yeah, okay. There's success here, but I feel like this is really triggering you, or you're feeling very out of sorts. Like, I don't know what's going on. I'm not trusting what's going on. We've got the moon here. I don't see where this is leading. Nothing looks like, I can't really get a full sense of anything. I can't discern what's really going on. What's the truth? Is this dangerous? Is this not? Is this the right path? Is this the wrong path? So there's all these heightened emotions, okay? And this makes us feel crazy. The moon energy, okay, it makes everything haywire, right? But what it's doing is it's bringing up, things that have to come to the surface. Maybe things in your subconscious, maybe things that you've wanted to deny and ignore. Ultimately, bringing those up so you see what you're meant to see, and also so they can get out of your energy field, out of your psyche, so they can be released. So this might be challenging for some of you guys, right? Where is this going? Nothing's moving forward. What is happening? I'm freaking out, okay? But, there is success here with the Six of Wands. And it's like, you just have to keep believing in yourself, staying true to your values, your integrity, what you believe, who you are, what you want, what you're fighting for. Stand your ground. Okay, so in the midst of this energy that is like freaking you out, or making you feel insecure, or like, oh my gosh, what's happening? I can't make sense of this. Just remember to stand your ground, to be in alignment with yourself and your truth. That's the ticket. Okay? That's what you can control. And there is this like new energy that's gonna kind of show you the way forward. There is either a message coming, whether it's from someone or inside yourself, or a new path opens up, or this inspiration you feel, this calling you feel, it becomes clear, like, okay, I can't wait anymore. Now I know which way to go. But there is success here. There is a new exciting change in the air. There will be this kind of signal, like, okay, here we go. Here we go. Here's opening the gate, and you can step through, right? But in the meantime, it's about, okay, not believing in, any kind of crazy fears or other people's baggage or negativity you're getting. See, all these wands are trying to knock him off. They're trying to knock you off, and defeat you. And it's like, no, bitch. Sorry. This is my life. This is myself. I'm up here, I'm standing my ground, and I'm not listening to you and letting you deter me from this success, this message I'm gonna get that's inspiring me to move forward. But yeah, it is a little bit like hang tight energy. I feel like you're gonna be like, oh my God, like this is kind of hard for me. It's a little bit of a battle, or like having to exert effort to really maintain your sense of, okay, balance and like control, even though you're giving up control, but you're controlling your own will, your own self, your own, you know what I mean? Yeah. For some of you, this moon energy, it's bringing up, like I said, about healing. You're getting insights about yourself. You're recognizing things that you've needed to recognize, and that are going to be instrumental in you gaining insight about yourself, understanding why things have happened the way they have, getting more in touch with your feelings, your intuition, and kind of like cleansing, right? the Three of Swords is here. So for some of you, there might be some disappointments, there might have been some heartbreaks or arguments or contention that you've been dealing with, that this is helping release that. This is helping you process that, helping it come to the surface, helping you clear out your inner closet, you know, to make room for peace, what is next, what is meant to come in. So it's a really good thing, but it might feel a little uncomfortable, but it's okay, because remember, the moon, the hangman, this is fated cards. So God wants this for your soul. Your soul wants to go through this for its ultimate journey. So you're safe, you know? Okay, let's get some clarity on this. So I'm gonna look at this hangman energy. Can we get some insight now, just to kind of show you? We've got two hangmans and we've got the Four of Pentacles. So this is stuck energy, clogged energy. You might have a hard time letting go of control. You're being asked to surrender and you're being asked to let go of control, but it might be hard for you. So let's look at that dynamic. The hangman and the Four of Pentacles. What's some more information you can, okay, yeah, the devil. Yeah. Control. And it's kind of bringing up, okay, it's like making me feel like it's triggering your fears, and you're like, no, I have to control the situation, or like, ooh, I don't want to let go. I don't want like things to happen without me saying like, yeah, that's okay, you can happen that way. What will happen? What if bad stuff happens? What if, you know, I'm not in control and everything goes haywire and I'm stuck and I'm trapped in a situation that I don't want to be in? No, you don't have to be troubling yourself with that energy. And also that's what the hangman lesson is about for you. Okay, what do you believe in? What are you believing in? You know, do you believe in everything working out how it should, that there's a higher purpose? Or do you believe that you're being like screwed over and trapped by this negative force, you know, like, and it's about getting out of that, you know, mentality, like finding that inner power. And the way to have this not have power over you is to let go and release and surrender, because then we're not afraid of it. Once we make peace with something, once we accept something, once we surrender to something, it's not going to have that same power over us where we're worried, where we're anxious, where we're fearful, because we're just like, all right, whatever, it's cool, I accept it. Knight of Cups. So the Three of Swords, Knight of Cups, there might be some kind of a love situation that isn't really where you want it to be right now, or isn't going in the direction that you want, or there's some element where you have to give up control, or you have to surrender and make peace with something that's hard to do. But there's some kind of like unhealthy dynamic, like you don't want to, you know, you want to remind yourself like, wait, I have power over myself, over my choices, over how I'm viewing a situation. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of healing going on for you guys. Ten of Wands, yeah. There's some kind of baggage about a love interest or a relationship or something. Or maybe you're too busy to dedicate time to this relationship. Like you have baggage from another area of your life that's draining you and sapping your energy. So you're being asked to surrender, to let go, you know, to put down, trying to make everything work, to try to, you know, carry everything on your shoulders, to, you know, need it to, you know, whatever that is that's weighing on you and burdening you. It's like, just, you can just let go, surrender, and you're going to find more peace. You're going to get the answers you want by surrendering. All right, let's look at this success, the Six of Wands, which I'm feeling like is related to the Page of Wands and the Seven of Wands here. So let's look at that dynamic. Okay, we got the Lovers. Yeah, so this is definitely a love reading for a lot of you, the Lovers. There are choices in love that have to be made. And it's about sticking to your values and honoring your own integrity. That's what you have to be true to first and foremost. A lot of times in love, we can sacrifice that, or we can be in denial, or we can compromise ourselves. But that's not doing you any favors in this situation. It's draining you. It's putting you in a negative dynamic with this devil energy. So there are choices to make. How do I want to move forward? What do I believe in? And, you know, yeah, I mean, some of you might be going through a breakup, or just tweaking this relationship to get it kind of to be more healthy on a better level. 10 of Cups. Yes. Yes. Okay, so the success is, there is some success in love for you guys. Okay. So, yeah. So this came up over the 6 of Wands. So the success is the Lovers and the 10 of Cups. Okay, so there is some kind of a renewal, healing, deep connection with someone, ongoing contentment, right? But there's some kind of like choice that has to be made to allow that to fully express itself. And there's an element that you have to really let go of something, and you have to trust, and that's really hard. But right now, you know, if you don't do that, it's kind of just like you're stuck in this burdensome, trapped energy. Like, you have to get your power back and not let this drain you, okay? It's like, no, you need to stick up for yourself, what you want, who you are, what you believe in, to rise above, to drop some of these you know, wands, you know, to alleviate the pressure on yourself. You don't have to control everything. You don't have to dictate where this relationship goes or what happens in order for it to be successful. Letting go is the way to do that, and it will lead to success. But there is a lot of healing. Like, I don't know if you're going through something with somebody that there are issues coming up in the relationship, and it's just about getting past that. But it's like a deep spiritual thing for you. It's not like a little bump in the road and you're just like, oh, let's talk about it. It's like triggering you on some level. And that's good, because it's kind of showing you a whole new level of self-control, peace, acceptance, your own inner power, which is going to help you in the long run. And it's kind of like cleansing a lot of this. Let's look at the moon. Like, a lot of this, I feel like you're going through a lot of emotional, heavy emotions. What is this moon? Moon energy, Queen of Cups, Two of Swords. Yeah, you don't know what direction to go, and you're like freaking out. You're like, I don't see the way. I don't know what's what. So I'm just like, you know, what do I do? Like, I just feel stuck. I feel trapped. I feel like, but it's all good. You're going to get there. You just have to let go. The way to, okay, here it is. The way to overcome this is to not need to do anything. Not need to make any decisions, not need to push it forward. The way to get out of this, ironically, is to do nothing, to surrender, because God's going to show you what you're meant to know and lead you to that success. But if you don't know how to get there, just don't even bother exerting your energy, you know? There's a lot that you kind of have to cleanse out of yourself and come to peace within yourself before I feel like things are gonna get to the other side. Now, what's this Page of Wands? This is in the center of the reading, and I feel like everything's kind of hinging on this. This is like that signal you get. Okay, now it's time to move forward. Okay, now I know what direction to move in. Okay, now I know what I can do to move forward. Okay, so let's just kind of look at that. All right. 3 came out. I guess we'll take this. Such a love reading, you guys. Oh my God. All right, so we got Five of Swords, Knight of Cups, Two of Cups. So there's gonna be this kind of like renewal in love. Yeah, I feel like you're going through maybe a bumpy road, but there's gonna be renewal in this relationship on the other side. There's kind of like some situation in the relationship that is just not, it is what it is. It's not a win-win. There's some aspect that is a loss, and you're gonna have to just accept that and surrender to that. Whether it's we don't see each other enough, we live in different states, whether it's, oh my gosh, COVID's really messing with me and triggering me, I don't get to see you, I don't get to touch you, what is this going to mean for our relationship? Whatever this is, it's just, that's just, you know, it is what it is. Not every situation is perfect. Not every situation is going to give you everything you want. And this is temporary. This is just like a battle. It's ended. It's over. You win some, you'll lose some, and okay, you know, but it's not going to last forever. And then we have the Knight of Cups and the Two of Cups. So, you know, maybe the battle in your relationship, maybe there was some kind of a fight or a disagreement or an argument that ends, you know, and this can be restored, the romance, the connection, the bond between you guys. But yeah, so I see new hope there. There's something you got to really work out though. There's something that, yeah, is like on a deeper level for you guys, and it's going to be a little bit of a struggle. It's going to feel like, oh, what? But it's so good in the long term, and you're going to get exactly where you need to be, and you're going to be able to be happier because you're not going to have this 10 of Wands on your back. You're not going to have this devil energy and this moon energy triggering you. You're going to be able to be in the relationship, but even be in a better relationship dynamic because you won't have those undercurrents of whatever insecurity, or not calling you insecure, but like anything that's unsettled or isn't good for you, just that's affecting your relationship. All right, we got focus upon divine and perfect health. Exactly. Yeah, so there's some kind of like a healing going on with this moon energy that I was saying, with this Queen of Cups. Things are coming to the surface to be healed, to give you more insight, and then you're going to be able to move forward. All right, we got explore your options. Explore your options. Explore your options. I feel like this is coming into play when we do get to this Page of Wands energy, because the Page of Wands is like, there is a vista of lands, of undiscovered lands in front of me, and I'm feeling inspired to go forth and explore them and to venture out and to start something new. So there's this exploratory vibe, like when you get there to that point where you're ready to move forward, there's going to be more to understand, to know, to explore. Guide me in the best direction for my health, happiness, life's purpose. Okay. Then we've got self-respect. So for some of you, there could be unhealthy, you know, aspects in this relationship, or like either negative beliefs that you have, like, oh, I'm not good enough, I'm going to get hurt, or this isn't going to work, or I'm too drained, I'm being a horrible partner right now, I'm not available, this is going to affect things. Or you could be in a situation where someone else is kind of treating you not that great, and there's some kind of, or maybe you're giving too much of your power away. Maybe you're doing everything for this person, maybe you're, and that's a sacrifice to you, and you just got to be like, I'm done. Where, you know, where is your power and self-respect leaking out of this situation? Because we got to reclaim that self-respect. Remember, self-respect, 7 of Wands, self-respect. There's some element of fighting for yourself, you know, defending yourself, believing in yourself. That is important here. And then we got eternal love. So whether this is, you know, you working stuff out within yourself that needs to go before love can come in, because when you have anything going on inside that's not healthy, and then you involve someone else and all the stress and pressure and triggers that brings when you fall in love with someone, that's hell. That is torture. So God wants you to get rid of all that stuff and make peace with that before you move forward to this love, right? Or for some of you, this could be an existing relationship where there are some things that are not really going well or that need to be looked at and healed and addressed. And that involves your self-respect, that involves health, well-being. There's some elements that are out of your control. You just got to let go. And so it's like a journey. This is very self-reflective, internal, removing some stuff inside so that the relationship can flourish, or you can be in a place where, you know, you can enjoy this relationship in a more healthy way. And then God is in charge. Exactly what we were saying from the beginning. You know, we got this hangman. God's working stuff out. This is meant to happen. This is good for you. You need this pause and you need this space to allow all the stuff that's meant to come up in your psyche to come up. To examine it, okay? And reassess and look at yourself. What am I doing that is hurting me? What am I doing that's draining me? What aspects of this situation are not going to work for me moving forward? How do we resolve that? How do I, you know, look at that internally? But I feel like there's so much positive love energy here that either there's a love coming in that looks really good and it's a true connection and yay, or your current relationship is going to be restored and there's still hope for that. So try not to, you know, panic and trust God, you know that this is all happening for a reason and you're never abandoned. God's always with you and always supporting you. It's just, we have to get on that same page, and that's the hard part. Let's just pull a couple romance angel cards just for fun. Children. So maybe you guys have, maybe this is literally about children. Maybe there's some drama with children. You don't want kids, I want kids, whatever. Maybe this is your inner child. Like, you know, we all have wounds that still are in us from when we were little, impressionable, open vessels as children, and people did not see us or hear us or treat us well or whatever. And so this could be healing stuff that is kind of needed to be healed since you were a child, which is great because you don't want to carry that for any longer than you have to. You deserve love. You are lovable. Self-love, self-respect, and retreat. Time to disconnect from the world. That's exactly what we're doing with this hangman energy. Right? You don't have to do anything. You don't have to solve this. You don't have to figure this out yourself. All you have to do is, one, let God do the work and trust that things are happening and coming together as they're meant to. And if there's a reason it can't be with you involved right now, like things beyond yourself are going on and connecting, and it's a divine timing thing. You got to kind of wait, right? And then you'll get the signal when you can move forward. I don't know what I was just going to say next. Maybe I wasn't supposed to say that. I don't know. Okay. That's all I got for you, Sagittarius. I hope this was very insightful and helpful. And if you do want to look at your specific situation in depth, that's where the fun happens. That's where the magic happens, like personal readings. I don't know what I'm talking about right now. I'm just reading the energy. I don't know what situation you're going through or how to apply it to your situation. So you can email me. You can book below. Just even if you want to reach out and ask me questions via email about how it works, you know. So I hope that this helped, and I will see you guys soon. Take care. This is all going to work out and be great. You're going to be better off for this. So hang in there. Bye.